Hey guys, how's it going? This is Gaming to Sleep, and I'm Jocelyn, and today I am going to be taking you through a few quests on Old School RuneScape, and as you can see, I'm in Xana's right now. So I'm gonna head to the bank. I just teleported here from finishing up another quest just before this, and I am going to go head to the bank to get the items that I need for Olaf's quest. So for this quest, the requirements are to have finished the From Nick Trials quest, have 40 fire making, and 50 wood cutting. Those two skills are both boostable if you need to boost, but if not, that's okay too. So here's my bank. I've been playing Old School for many years now. I've kind of quit and come back multiple times. Sometimes I just need a little bit of a break, and that's okay. It's okay to need a break from gaming every once in a while. So my bank isn't going to be anything too crazy or stellar. I would consider myself a very average player with some nice flared trousers, so that's one of my biggest accomplishments at the moment. I got some really nice flared trousers. I've got a stale baguette, rolled that RNG, got a white boater, just some little items that mean a lot to me. So for this quest, we're going to need an axe, a tinderbox, and a spade. You can use any axe for this quest. We'll use a rune axe. So it looks like for this quest, they do recommend having combat gear, food, and full prayer points. You will need to defeat a level 40 skeleton from Nick and a level 100 Ulfric. The rewards for this quest are 1 quest point, 12,000 defense experience, and 4 rubies. And you also get access to brine rats and the ability to receive them as a Slayer task too, so that's always a fun plus. I'll probably end up meleeing those 2 enemies. Honestly, I have not done any combat since I got back into the game, so I'm gonna have to see what kind of items I have for that. Typically, I like to wear a nice, cute little outfit when I'm just running around or doing any quests that I don't necessarily need any clothing items for. This is typically my go-to, at least for the moment, when I don't have to have my, I don't even remember what this thing's called. When I don't have to have my dreaming staff, I will typically just be carrying my stale baguette because, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like to whack people with it. It's pretty fun. I can't whack any of these bank fairies, so that's okay. I think we'll stick with the dreaming staff for now. So, oh, there we go. Turn into a pig again. Xana's is such a weird place. The most weird stuff happens. Sometimes I think I should probably just. That's actually kind of funny. My shoes didn't click or they didn't select, but I've never seen sandals with just regular melee gear. Normally, I don't actually know what kind of cape I should use. Let's see, level 40 and level 100. Okay, so we'll bring the Draymond staff just for teleporting, because typically there's always some kind of fairy ring pretty close by. And maybe we'll bring a few lobbies. I do have full prayer points right now, so I'm not too worried if I run out of food or need to eat or anything. So it looks like starting off with this quest, we need to go northeast of Relica. So looking at the map, let's see, looks like there's a fairy ring literally right around the corner. So we're gonna go and teleport to fairy ring code DKS. Wrong way. Some people like to type in their fairy ring codes or select them from the side over here. Personally, I love just going through the little circles. It's more fun. Ooh, looks like it's a bit snowy and chilly over here. Okay, so I'm gonna equip my scimitar instead of my dragon staff. And we are going to talk to Olaf Hardson. Hradson. And we are going to just go through the dialogue with him and start the quest. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I am a spacebar quester, but that's okay. I am gonna turn down my music just a little bit. I think it might be a little bit loud. Okay. Sometimes I can be a spacebar quester, but that's only when I'm trying to really run through some quests. On my original account, I actually did have Questcape for a while before I got a little burnt out and quit for a few years. I came back and there were at least 17 more quests, I think. So that was kind of difficult to try to get back, but you know, you gotta work towards something. This is my Iron Man account. I have 119 out of 170 quests completed, 223 quest points out of 321, so I truly do only have about, 99 quest points to go, 98 quest points, so it's pretty exciting. Obviously I have a lot of quests left, but I've also done a lot, and I know I'm kind of saving some of the harder ones for later on. Okay, so Olaf's quest has been started. What we're going to do is we are going to chop a log from the windswept tree east of Olaf. So I'm going to equip my axe, and it says it's east of him, so it looks like we need to go up this way. I do use RuneLite, and I have a handful of plugins, such as the Quest Helper, installed. I just think it makes it a lot easier to quest this way. I know everyone has their own opinions about it. Personally, it's something that I enjoy using. So it looks like we just need the one log, which is nice. So I'm going to bring that back down to Olaf, get myself out of the snow. So he is carving the logs into a crude carving, two crude carvings it looks like. For his wife, tell her it's tribal or something. Okay, that's nice of him. Okay, so he carved one for his wife and one for his son. They're not too far away. They're just a little bit southwest. So we're gonna head out to them. Give them these little gifts from their husband and father. I think I do have this agility shortcut, so I'm gonna use that. looks like, alright, so we've got his wife right here, Ingrid. We're going to talk to her. It's an expensive, exotic gift from the far-flung tropical shores of the Island of Obscurity. It looks like a log with Olaf was here carved in it. Yes, this does sound like it's a very tribal log. So it looks like she might have traded me some bread for the carving. That was very nice of her. And it looks like his son is up here. It's funny, he's asking me what it is, and I don't even know what it is. It's just something tribal. And it looks like he traded me a shark. So we have a piece of bread and a shark from them. I don't know if Olaf is going to want to take these, or if I'm going to get them as part of my reward, but oh, we'll see. I do have to go back through this agility shortcut. Oh, those rocks. Rock crabs, I think is what they're called. Okay, so we're going to talk to Olaf again. And it looks like he might be a little cold. So, I don't really know why. I mean, he could just, walk right to town. But he needs me to light a fire for him. Oh, use damp planks on Olaf's embers. We're going to put those right here. And it looks like we started the fire. So hopefully that warms him up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to give him the food that I was given from his family. So it looks like maybe the bread and the shark. Or maybe just the shark. And then he will give me the cursed map. Okay, so he handed me over the map, and it looks like I need to dig next to the windswept tree. Ah, yes, I do remember there being some caverns under there. So we're going to go back up to the tree again. And the tile that I need to dig at should be highlighted. Yep, there we go. So we're going to just dig right here. And I start to fall. Okay, so I don't really remember if there's anything bad within the caverns. I know sometimes you'll run through them and you'll get attacked by skeletons or bats or things that will just pop out of the walls, but it doesn't look like that's the case for here. Okay, so this is the part where I need to kill one of the skeletons. Might need to kill a few of them, but I think I'm level 98 combat, so I should be fine. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, I'm two-hitting these guys. Okay, I'll take some coins. I'll also take the bones to bury them just to get a little bit of prayer XP. So we have the key, and asks me to search the picture wall in the north room. So now we're going to head a little bit northwest, just past all of these guys. Thankfully, I'm a high enough level to where they won't attack me, but sometimes you're not. I'm going to search the wall. The wall has some discs set into it showing a picture and some levers. I should try pulling the levers to see what happens. This is why I like the quest helper. So it just kind of takes the guessing game out of it. So it looks like maybe we're re-putting the picture together. There we go. And search it again. And it lets me through. So it looks like from here I need to pick up 2 rotten barrels and 6 ropes from around to the other room. And these guys also shouldn't attack me, but who knows? Maybe they will. So 2 rotten barrels and 6 ropes. Thankfully, I think I have enough space. We'll see. What? Oh, I can just pick up all of them from here. Okay. Now I'm going to walk onto the, specifically walk, okay, turn my run off, onto the walkway to the east and use a barrel on it to repair it. I don't really know why I need to walk, but maybe if I run it'll collapse or something. Okay, so we're going to get up to this point, and I'm going to use my barrel on the walkway. There we go. And I'll use my second barrel on the walkway. Oh, there we go. And it says to open the gate on the walkway, clicking the keyhole which matches my key. Okay. Walk off the remaining walkway and search the chest in the wreck. Be prepared to fight Ulfric. Okay. Well, I am ready. I'll probably start to fight him right away, if I had to guess, after I search the chest. There's my boy. I could flick a little bit of prayer, I guess. I don't think I'm flicking the wrong prayer. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I am a little bit of a silly goose for that. Okay, so I killed him, and I only lost a little bit of HP. Not very much at all. Open the chest again, and
another quest conquered. Ah, yes.
quest complete. So we got 1 quest point, 12k defense XP, 28,000 coins, 4 rubies, and access to the Brine Rat Cavern, which I believe that's where we're at right now. Okay, so now let's see, we're at 120 out of 170 quests completed and 224 out of 321 quest points. Cool. So for the most part from here, I mean, I can store the bread and the money and everything in my bank. Typically I just destroy some of the items that aren't necessarily needed after the quest because they just take up bank space, and I know that I can just talk to Olaf if I need to get another copy. Let's see what I could possibly do next. I could do Tears of Guthix. Need to get a sapphire lantern. I might have some of that stuff in my bank, but we'll go to see. So I guess from here, I'm just gonna walk past the bridge again. I don't really know what'll happen if I try to run on it, but I don't really want to try. Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. Wow, you fall a pretty long way. Alright.
Fist! I said fist!
I am going to turn that plugin off because that's really loud. Oh, I'm over here. Okay, I see where I'm at. Let me turn that plugin off. Just for now. Okay, so let's see. I don't think there's a bank in Relica. No, there's not. So I know I'm really close to a fairy ring. The next quest starts in Lumbridge, so maybe I'll just take a close fairy ring to Lumbridge. I don't necessarily want to use my home teleport, but I guess at the same time that would get me as close as I could be. So we'll just do that instead. And I'm going to go down into the cellar to the bank. See what I've got. Doesn't look like you need to fight anyone or any enemies in Tears of Gothic, so I'll probably just bank all of my combat gear and take out my Fashionscape outfit instead. Ooh, here we go. Do I want to wear black or a tan shirt? Let's do black. Okay. So, it looks like to make a bullseye lantern, obviously I believe I'm going to need a sapphire. So this says I need at least level 49 smithing. Let's see if I have that. I do. I have level 59. Okay, so that's not going to be an issue. And 20 crafting. Yes, I'm almost certain I have that, yeah. Okay. So I need an unlensed bullseye lantern. Let's see if I have that. Ooh, I do. Well, maybe. I don't know. This is a bullseye lantern unfinished. Where are my sapphires? There we go. Let's see if this will work. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm assuming that sapphire lantern needs to be lit, so I'm going to take out a tinderbox, and I think I can use that. I need to add some oil, okay. How do I do that? So it looks like I need to distill swamp tar using a lamp oil still. Okay, I think there's some swamp tar in Lumbridge, so let's go on a little hunt for that. But I will bring the rest of the items that I need as well. So, for this quest, Tears of Gothics, the general requirements you need are 43 quest points, 49 fire making, which is boostable, 20 crafting, and 20 mining. The items required are 1 rope, 1 sapphire lantern, 1 tinderbox, 1 chisel, and 1 pickaxe. There's no enemies to defeat, and the rewards are 1 quest point, 1k crafting XP, and access to Tears of Gothics. I actually think, do I have Swamp Tar? Oh my gosh. Oh no, I have Swamp Paste. Okay. Let's see. So it looks like I am gonna need to go out to the Lumbridge Swamp and then take the Swamp Tar to, I don't really know where that is. It looks like it's out here in Remington, which I could ferry ring over to, and then I have to get back to Lumpy over here, so I'll probably just ferry ring back to DIS. The Wizard's Tower. So let's go hunt for that. Let's go get some Swamp Tar. I don't really remember how deep you have to be within the swamp to find that, but it's gotta be laying on the ground somewhere over here. I think I just need the one. Sometimes I also forget to bring my arty cloak with me, especially when I'm getting back into the game, because you can't just necessarily teleport from anywhere unless you have the runes. So I'm gonna go back to the bank and get that cloak. And I'm going to AIQ as the fairy code. Fairy ring code. Mud Skipper Point. And I'm just gonna run a little bit northwest up here. So it looks like that's the lamp oil still right there. So I'm thinking I can probably just use the swamp tar on the oil still, I think. Let's try that. Well, I don't really know what happened to it. Oh, it's not. Oh, I think I have to now use the lantern on this. Maybe. No, it's not giving me any information. You'll need to add some oil before you can light it. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. It says nothing interesting happens. I wonder if I needed to use it on before I made it a sapphire lantern. We'll see if I can get any more information. So it looks like I needed to use... Okay, looks like I needed to use the lantern on it before I made it a sapphire lantern. So, let's see what I can do to make a new bullseye lantern. Or if I can... No, I can't take the lens out. Okay. I don't really know how to make this. Okay, here we go. So I need one steel bar to make it. And I think, honestly, the easiest place to do that would probably be Ardy. Just because if I run north and east Ardy, I believe that there's a smithing spot right in that area. Actually, is it on West RD? No, it's on East. Okay, so or a furnace, that's what I meant to say. Not a smithing area, a furnace. So I'm gonna go up to the bank, see if I have a steel bar, which I hope I do. And then I think I'll have to go back down to Lumbridge and then back to Remington again. Perfect. So it looks like I have a handful of steel bars. I don't really know if there's a failure rate, so I'm just going to bring 2 just in case. And I also don't think I need a mold for this, but I guess we will see. So I'm going to use my steel bar on the furnace. I'm not trying to make cannonballs. Okay. I don't really know what I'm missing here. Let's see if I can find anything more in my bank. Because I don't think I can light this. Ah, I guess it worked. Okay, well, I guess I don't need to do that anymore. Maybe I should have tried that afterwards, but that's okay. Alright, so now looks like we have all of the item requirements. So I am gonna go and fairy ring back to the Lumbridge area. I'm gonna go down to the Wizard Tower and just kind of run right over. Because I do think that that would be the quickest fairy ring since I think I have a timer still. Yeah, about 11 minutes on my home telly. I think it's DIS. There we go. Well, I'm really happy I was able to get that lantern to light because I was reading the instructions on how to create a bullseye lantern and I thought that I had done everything already for it, and turns out I did. So I am heading back into the Lumbridge Swamp, and I'm going to be going underground to the Lumbridge Caves. Here we go. And it looks like I need to run southeast. So I'm gonna go right down there. Oh man, I forgot about these guys. Damn, 15. That's a lot. Hopefully I don't die in here. It's always the goal. I think I need a spiky helm to run past those guys, but I'm not sure. Oh my goodness, another one. Damn, I really should have brought some food with me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't even have a way to like safely pass or anything, so I guess, oh, okay. I'll take that. Jumping around by the big frogs. Oh my goodness, they are level 99. That is one level higher combat than I am, so I think... Oh, will they not attack me? They might. Oh, okay. So we're gonna go into the cave over here. Light creatures, that's very pretty. I'm gonna run north and talk to Juna. Juna the little snake. She asked me to tell her a story. She's been waiting here 3,000 years, guarding the Tears of Guthix. And it says to go back up the rocks and use the lit sapphire lantern on one of the light creatures nearby. So I'm gonna go back up this way. Definitely don't want to extinguish it, so I'm gonna be careful. Making sure I right click. Hello, little one. Oh my gosh. That looks kind of scary, but fun at the same time. Cool. Now I have to mine one of the rocks. Looks like I got a magic stone. I'm gonna chisel that. And then that gives me the bowl that I need. And I have to talk to Juna again to finish the quest. I think I might need to attract one of these guys. Maybe? Or is this a... Oh, there we go. So that was creating the bowl to collect the Tears of Guthix. And what's perfect about that is it looks like Juna will keep the bowl on her side so that I don't have to worry about bringing it back to me or bringing it back every single time I want to do this activity. So there we go. Another quest completed. Tears of Guthix. We got 1 quest point, 1k crafting XP, and access to the Tears of Guthix. And I think to get by, I have to tell her a story. Oh, gotta empty my hands first. go. Collect as... Okay, so I guess to just give a little bit of a background on the Tears of Gothic's minigame, you collect as much as you can from the blue streams. If you let in water from the green streams, it will take away from the blue. For Gothix is a god of balance, and balance lies in the juxtaposition of opposites. And I believe that this goes towards smithing XP. So you want to try to collect. Oh no! And the nice thing is, I don't know if it's a plugin that I've got, but it looks like I might have a plugin that tells me the time of when it will be expiring, so I know when I can go and click on a different one. This is a mini game that I really enjoy. I think everything about it is very beautiful and pretty. It's just very nice, relaxing, in my opinion. Oh no! Okay, step away, step away. And I'll walk up to this one. Hopefully another one spawns. There we go. And you just, for the most part, you just try to collect as many tears as you can in the allotted time that you're given. Oh, I could have kept going on that. That's okay. And I believe the more tears that you collect, the more XP you will get. We're going to actually do that one. $146 tears. I don't really know what a good number or average is on here, but oh, fletching. What? Does it just give you random XP? I guess I thought that it was smithing, but maybe not. It's cool. So looks like playing that mini game got me a hard task in the Lumberjane Drainer achievement diary. Cool. Let's see if there's another quick and easy quest I could do. I know one small favor is quite the opposite of that. This would be a good one, but I would need to get a lot of these items, which, I mean, it doesn't look like it would actually be that big of an issue. So maybe we'll go and do this quest. A teleport. Oh, I don't need that. That's just recommended. Alright, so desert shirt. Let's see, where could I go? I definitely don't have a cat, so I know at the very least I have to go to the rock area to get that. Which I think it's right in this area. So fairy ring. Looks like DKR will be my best bet. And I'm gonna run south to Gertrude's house so that I can pick up a little cat for the quest. So for this quest, A Tale of Two Cats, you need a pretty good chunk of items, I would say. Aside from the item, oh, did I just pass it? No, I did not. My bad. Aside from the single requirement, you don't need any levels or anything for this. You just need to have finished Eclathrion's Little Helper, and after you, oh, it's 100 coins. Okay, sorry. After you finish that quest, you can start this one. The item requirements list is quite long. You need a cat speak amulet, 5 death runes, a chocolate cake, 1 log, 1 tinderbox, 1 bucket of milk, shears, 4 potato seeds, a rake, a seed dipper, 1 vial of water, a desert shirt, and a desert robe. It does recommend a handful of teleports because from the looks of it, you'll be kind of going all over the map. So they recommend 4 teleports to Birthrup Games Necklace by using the Games Necklace, 4 teleports to Varrock, and a teleport to Sophanum. But you can also run or use any other means of teleporting. There's no enemies to defeat, and the rewards are 2 quest points, 2 2500 XP lamps for any skill over level 30. You get a doctor's hat, a nurse hat, and a toy mouse. So I'm gonna pull out 100 coins from the bank so that I can go and get a cat, and I know I'm gonna have to raise it, so I have to run around with it for a little while feeding it and playing with it. So it looks like this is my little kitten. It's a cute little caramel looking cat. Cute little one. And I think I am going to end it there for now because I want to say it's going to take me a few hours at the very least to grow this kitten into a cat. And once I have done that, I will start a new video of starting out with the A Tale of Two Cats quest. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I hope you were able to fall asleep.